Hello friends, welcome back. This is Amit from Magnet and today we are going to create this awesome environment scene inside Unreal Engine 5. So first take a look what we are going to create today. So before we start, if you are new to this channel, I recommend you to check my videos, and if you find those videos useful, please do subscribe this channel and turn the notification on. And here I like to shout out for all those people who has already joined me as a member. So if you really want to support me, you can also join me as a member. So let's get started. So after launching the Epic Game Launcher, I have this 5.1.1 version of Unreal. But if you have the 5.2, you can also use this. So I've just click on this launch button here. And after that, I go to these games and I choose this third person template. And I'm also click on this starter content here. And then I name my project as tutorial. And then I click on this create button. Okay, so here we are in Unreal 5.1. Then I go to this file and go to this new level. Then I click on this empty level and just hit on this create. And now I am going to save this project. So I press Ctrl and S. And then I also name my level name is tutorial. And then I save this. After that, I go to this edit and then go to this plugins because we have to enable some plugins here. So first we go to the search bar and type model. And then we go down here and you will find this modeling tool editor mode, which is beta version. Just enable this one from here. After you enable this plugin, you may be prompted to restart your engine, but not restart yet. Again, we go to this modeling and type movie. And you will find this movie render queue. Just enable this one and also this movie render queue additional render passes. Just click here and also click on this yes button here. And then again, we just close this one. Then we go to this edit and then go to this project settings. Then we go to this maps and mode. And here is the editor startup map. We just change this to our level, which is tutorial. So go to this search bar and type tutorial. And you will find this level. And also go to this game default map. Also change this to tutorial. Just click here. Okay. And then we close this one and go to this edit and plugins. And here we find this restart now button. Just click to restart your engine. After open your engine, just close the plugin bar here. Now we're going to quickly set up our lighting. So for this, we go to this window. Then we go to this environment light mixer. And then I click on this create skylight, create this atmospheric light, create sky atmosphere, create volumetric cloud and this height fog. And after that, we go down and click on this volumetric fog. Then we close this one. And again, we go to this skylight, then go down here and you will find this real-time capture under this light. Just enable this one. And then we have to create a landscape. So for this, we go to the select mode button here, then go to this landscape and we go down here. Just click on this create. Just like this. And then we go back to our selection mode here. And then we're going to put a material on this landscape. So first we go to this starter content folder here, and then we go to this materials folder, just double click to open this, and then we go down and we will find this one, that is this M metal rust, and then we going to select our landscape from here, and here is the landscape material. So we just click and drag and drop to here. So we'll get a nice material for our landscape here. So now we going to create a road here. So for this we going to go to the selection mode, and then we go to this modeling, and after that we going to click on this rectangle box here, and here just click, and then we go to this width subdivisions, and we change this to maybe 200, and also this depth subdivision to 200, and then we just click on this accept, and then we go to our selection mode here. So here you can see this rectangle model here, and in order to get a nice size reference here, we going to put a character here. So we go to this characters folder, then we go to this mannequins, just double click here, and then we go to this meshes, and here we will find this mannequin, just drag and drop here. So you can see that our rectangle model is so small, so we're going to increase the size. So we press R to bring this scale switch here, and we just click on this middle box and drag it to increase the scale, just like this. Okay, so it depends on you that how big you want your road will be. So now we going to put our mannequin here maybe, and we also put this model little down here, and if the snapping tool bothers you, just deselect those snappings here and just put it down like this. Okay, so now we going to put a material for this. So we going to make a blend material. So for this, first we go to this content folder, and then we just right click here, and we go to this add quixel content. So if you install the quixel bridge for your Unreal Engine, you will find the quixel bridge, and after that you have to log in here by using your Epic Game ID. And I have already downloaded some material, so I go to this locals, and I'm also gave you all these links so you can also download those material. So here is this road material here, so I'm going to use this one, and also this one, and maybe this one. So these three materials I'm going to use for the road, and I'm using this medium quality, and if you want you can also change this to high quality or highest quality depending on your need. And then I'm just click on this add button here, and then I minimize this one. And when you add something from the quixel bridge, you will get this Megascan folder here. So just double click here, and if you download any material, you will also find this surfaces folder. So just double click here, and here are the three material that we just downloaded. So in order to visualize all these three material instance all together here, we're going to click on this filters, that is called this material instance. And if you not have this filter here, just go to this three lines button here, then you go to this materials and just click on this material instance, just tick here, and you will find this filter here. So here are the three material that we're going to use for this blend material. So in order to make the blend material by using these three materials, first we have to identify which will be our base material. So in this case, this road material will be our base material. That means this material will settle at the bottom of all three materials. And after that we also have to choose the mid material. So this will be our mid material. So just also select this one. And finally we're going to select our top material here. So this is very important, so make sure that you first select the bottom material, and then the middle material, and then the top material depending on your need. And then we again go to this bridge, and then we click on these three lines here. And now we're going to change the name that we want for our blend material. So we're going to change the name here, and we name this as road. And then we're going to click on this create material blend. Okay, and then you also see this folder named the blend material folder. So this will be our blend material. So just double click here to open this material properties, and here you will find this use paddle layers. So we also have to enable this one. So just tick this on, because if you enable these puddle layers, you can also make some wet like of material on your surface. Okay, so first we going to apply this material to this model. So just click and drag and drop here. So here you can see that it applies something like this, but we have to rotate this rod. So we press E to bring this rotation gizmo, and then we just rotate it to 90 degree here, just like this. Okay, and then we going to duplicate it multiple times to make a rod here. So just duplicate it just like this. Okay, so this will be our rod, and if you want a long rod, you can also extend this rod by just duplicating those models here. And then maybe I'm going to change my light position little bit to this side. Okay, just like this. And now we're going to vertex painting to this rod to make it more natural looking. So for this, I'm going to go to the selection mode, and we go to this mesh paint, just like this. And then also we click on this paint button here, and here we just go down and we swap this color here by clicking here. And here you can find these three types of channels, that is the red channel, green channel, and this blue channel. So first we disable this blue channel, because this blue channel is for this puddle layers. So just disable this blue channel here, and also we disable this red channel here, and we now only focus on this green channel. So if we just go here and if we start painting here, you can see that you cannot paint here because you have to select this model here. So you just double click to select this, and now you will find your brush here. So if you just click here, you can easily paint this top material here. But you can see that this tiling of this material is too much, so we're going to decrease this tiling. So in order to decrease the tiling, first we're going to open this material, just double click here to open this material properties, and then we make a room here, and first we go to this base layer, and then this the middle layer, and here is this top layer. So this will be our top layer. So inside this top layer, we go to this tiling option, just expand this, and also we enable this, and then we increase the tiling here. So maybe we change this to 10 by 10, and you can get more tile version of this material, and which is look nice. Okay, and also we do the same for our middle layer. So if we select this red channel and disable this green channel, then if you paint, you can paint the middle layer here. So in order to increase this tiling, we go to this middle layer, again do the same here, just enable this tiling properties, and then we increase it to maybe 5 by 5, just like this. Okay, so now you can understand that the red channel will be our middle layer, and the green channel will be our top layer, and this blue channel for our puddle layers, which will be going later on. So just minimize this, and you just start painting here. So it's all depends on you that how you paint your road. So here you can also change the brush size from here, and also the strength, and also the follow up. So I recommend this follow up to be 1. And now we're going to start painting, but make sure that which channel you select. So first I select the red channel here, and then I just start painting here, just like this. Maybe I am going to the top and increase the strength here, maybe to 1, and then we start painting, just like this. Okay, so when you make something like this, you can also refine your work by go to this material properties here, and at the very top here you can also see this option, that is the blend control. So first one is the top layer blend control, and the second one is the base and middle layer base control. So here we working on our middle layer. So we go to this base and middle layer blend control here. So first we enable this one. So first we go to this blend fall off, and we decrease the value, and when I decrease the value, you can see the changes here, just like this. You can see the changes here, And also if we're going to increase this blend amount, you can also see the some changes here. So you can adjust this according to your need. Okay, just like this, and you can see that this look amazing. So if you paint here, you can see that it look nice. But if you go here, you cannot paint here because you have to select this model also. So in order to select this model, just press and hold the shift key and just click here, and you can see that you can also paint it here. So you can continue painting through the different models here by selecting those models, just like this. And then you can just paint according to your need. And now we're going to also paint some top layer here. So we're going to select this green channel and disable the red channel here. And now if we start painting here, just like this, and you can also change the properties by going to this top layer blend control here. So just enable this one from here, and also again first we go to this blend fall off for this top layer, and we decrease the value just like this, and you can see that the changes here. And also we go to this invert blend. If we increase this, you can see the changes here. So we can get a nice fall off at the edge here. So now you can make your own painting here. Okay, so just like this. And now finally we're going to use the puddle layers. So we're going to blue channel here and disable the green channel. And now if you paint here just like this, you can get a nice puddles here. So just like this. And also we can change this puddle properties. So we go to this material properties again, and then we go down here, and here you can find this puddle layer. So here you can get so many properties for this puddle layers. So first we go to this liquid opacity here, just enable this one. And also if you increase this, you can get more opaque liquid, and if you decrease this, you can get more clear liquid here. So it's all depends on you that how much opaque liquid you want, just like this. And then also we go to this liquid fall of roughness, enable this one, and maybe we increase it little bit. You can see the edges here. If you see the edges, you can see the changes here, just like this. Okay. And then finally we also do one thing, that we're going to change this liquid color. So you can see that our landscape color is some kind of brownish color. So we go to this liquid color, enable this one, and just open this color wheel, and maybe we change this liquid color to something like brownish, like something just like this. Okay. And also we click on this OK to save these settings. Okay, so now you can see that this look nice, but our water look very static. So we're going to make some waves also. So here you can find this liquid wave control. So we just click on this box to activate this, and now we're going to increase the wave speed little bit, not much, just like this, and you can get a nice subtle movement to the water. Okay, just like this. And you can also increase the strength of the wave if you want, but I think that this look nice, maybe, or maybe decrease it little bit more. Okay, just like this. So this look nice. And now you can also change some properties to see that what changes to make. So feel free to change and experiment your settings here. So I think this look nice for now. So I just save this material here, and I minimize this one, and also I put some other water to here and there as well. Okay, and you can also increase the brush size. Maybe we decrease the strength little bit down, and then I'm going to paint it here. Okay, just like this. Okay, so this look nice. So we're going back to our selection mode here. Okay, so now we're going to put some other details to the road. So I'm using some decals. So I right click here and click on this add quick cell content, and I'm using these ones. So I also gave the link in the description down below, so you can also download those from there. So I'm using this one and this one, this one and this one. And after selecting those, I just click on this add button, and you can also change the quality if you want. So I'm using the medium quality here. So just click on this add button here, and then I minimize this. So here is the decals, and if you want to visualize all the decals in the single place, just select this filter, that is the material instance. So maybe first we put this one here, so you can see that it looks very amazing. So and also give a nice details to our scene, and you can just put it little down to make the opacity high or low according to your need. And then just go to the scale switch here, and then we can also decrease the scale here just like this. And then we can also duplicate it and place it here, and also rotate it to make it little different looking. And then also we put these things over here like this. Okay, and we also have some others, so just put those things here and just make a little small here, and then we can put these things here and maybe dip it down a little bit. Okay, just like this. And then also we duplicate it here, put things over here. Okay, so you can also use other decals if you want, and the process will be very same. So, and you can see that when you use decals, this looks so amazing. So feel free to use different decals and it will look more nice. And then also we put this one over here just like this, and you can see that it really looking amazing. And also we have some road markers here, so you can also use this. And you can see that the painting is so nice, but because our scene is ruined, so you can just dip it down to make it more prominent here. So just make these things that those are here, but there's a now fading here just like this, and also put some others here. Okay, just like this. So you can see that this look nice. And also we have some this bicycle sign here as well, so maybe you can put it here and there. I just showing you that how you can do this, but the design is totally depends on you. So just experiment here and there and you will get a nice result. So I'm using the same decals every time, but you can use other decals if you want. Okay, just like this. Okay, so now you can see that this look amazing, and maybe this decals is so identical, so maybe we can change the position here just like this. And also maybe we merge these two decals here to make a brand new design here. So this is how you can put extra details to your scene. Okay, so now we're going to put some background assets here. So for this I'm using some free content from the Epic Game Marketplace, and I'm using this one, that is this landscape background. So I click on this add to project, and because we are using the 5.1 version, maybe you using the 5.2 version and this assets is not compatible with the version, but don't worry, just click on this show all projects, and then we go down and select this. This is our project, and you can see that this asset is not compatible with 5.1, but we can still use it by clicking here and select the highest available version, which is 5.0 early access, and then click on this add to project. And when you complete the download, you will find this folder, that is this photorealistic backgrounds. Just double click here to open this, and then go to the meshes, and we are using the summer version, so modular summer folder. Just double click to open this, and then you click on this static mesh filter here. And if you not have this static mesh filter, just go here and you will find this static mesh filter here, and then you will get so many designs here. Let's choose one of this from here. So maybe using this one, and this not necessary that you use the same thing. You can use other one if you want. So you can see that these models are so big, so I'm just go to upward here and then I push it here. Okay, just like this, and maybe we can just rotate it into this side just like this. And also I bring the scale switch and decrease the scale like this, and then I put it over here. Okay, just like this, and you can see that this looks something like this. And also I rotate it into this angle, then I put it down. Okay, and maybe I just bring it little closer here just like this. Okay, so this is not necessary that you do the same. You can use other one if you want. Okay, so just like this. And now we're going to use some tree models here, and which is also free assets from the Epigram marketplace. So I'll show you what trees I use here. So I'm using these assets, which is this Landscape Pro 2.0 auto generated materials. Just click on this add to project, and then we select our project and just click on here. And I also use this one, which is this Megascans Trees European Black Alders. Okay, so once you have completed the download, you will find this folder, which is STF, and also this Black Alder folder. So first we going to use this tree here. So, and we also use the foliage method to generate all these vegetations here. So we go to this foliage section here, and then we go to this STF folder here and just click on here, and maybe we can just select this filter here, and then we go down and we're going to use those trees here. So maybe first we're going to use this one and this one, and also maybe this one. And before we use this, just convert them to as nanite. So you just right click after selecting those trees, then go to this nanite and just click on this enable nanite for selected. So after you convert them to nanite, it will take little time to compile the shaders, and then we just click and drag and drop here. Okay, just like this. And then we select all of these three, and then we go down here, and first we're going to decrease this density. So we change this to maybe 10 or maybe 20 for now. And also we change this maximum size to maybe 1.5, and then also we go down here, and here you will find this align to normal. So just disable this for now. And now we're going to paint our tree here. Okay, just like this. So we just paint the tree just like this. Okay, so now you can see that this look amazing, and we also use some other trees here and there. So just fill the gaps if you want, or maybe we make some gaps over here. So in order to delete if you accidentally paint, just press and hold the shift key and just click on your trees and it will disappear just like this. Okay, so maybe we put some trees over here also. Okay, so you can see that this look nice for now. And now we're going to put other trees. So we just go to our selection mode here, and then we're going to use some Black Alder trees. So we go to this folder which is called the Black Alders, and now we're going to put some trees from here as well. So maybe because those trees are very high in quality, so I'm going to use this tree as a few numbers of trees here, so you can understand that why I'm using this tree. Because if I use this tree as a foliage, it will heavy my computer, but if your PC can handle, you can use this tree as a foliage tree here. Okay, so just use some of the trees here and there and make a random design by using those trees. Okay, and also you can use other trees here. So maybe use this one here, and then also duplicate this and put it over here, or maybe we can also decrease the scale just like this, and then also I duplicate it here and put it over here, and then we're going to use other trees, so maybe use this one. So this look amazing, so put it over here, and also we duplicate it over here maybe, and then also we rotate this. Also we're going to increase the scale of this tree little bit more, just like this. And then let's see what else we have here. So maybe we're going to use this one as well. Also increase the scale little bit. And also we have some other trees like this, so maybe this tree look amazing. So if we put it over here, and you can see that this tree is very huge and it can make a nice result to our scene. And also we duplicate it over here, and maybe we bring this tree, and maybe we put this tree to this gap here, and you can see that this look really amazing. And now you can see that our area is too much populated with the trees, and you can see that this look amazing. Okay, now we're going to put some ground vegetations as well. So for this I'm going to use some Megascan assets. So we go to this content, and then we right click, and then we go to this add to quick cell content. So we're going to use this one here, which is this elderberry, and we're going to use this medium quality, but we can also use other qualities here. But because those trees are placed in the far distance, so we don't worry about this quality. So maybe we're going to use this lowest quality here, which is low quality. And then I'm just click on this download, and after download we just click on this add button here, and then we minimize this, and here are all these trees. But before we use, again we're going to convert it to nanite. So we just click here, and also select all these trees here, I mean these plants here, and then we right click and go to this nanite and click on this enable nanite for selected. And then we go back to the foliage section again, and we're going to paint those trees or plants here. So first we go here, and in order to make it quick, maybe we going to lower this resolution to high. So now we going to put some vegetations over here, and then we're going to choose some of this plant from here. So maybe first we disable those trees here, so we just disable those trees, and then we select maybe this one and this one maybe, or maybe this one, and then we go down, and first we going to change this maximum scale to maybe 1.2 here, and let's see what will be our density. So this density look nice, or maybe we can decrease the density to maybe 50 here, and let's paint. Okay, this look nice also. I use the minimum density here because if you put less assets to your scene, it will be faster to render. But if your PC can handle more density, you can use more density here. So just paint the trees from over here and there, just like this. Or you can do one thing, that maybe we can increase this maximum scale to maybe 1.5 here, and when you make change something from here, make sure that you select the paintable trees here, because if you not select every trees here, these settings will not apply for every trees. So you can see that multiple values. So first we reset this, and then we change this to 1.5, and now these settings will apply all of these three plants here. So maybe first we delete some painted tree here, and then we're going to apply the new settings trees here. Okay, just like this. So you can see that now it can fill the gaps, and it look amazing. And also we put some of the plants over here as well, so you can see that this look nice. And now we go over here, And now we going to apply some other models to our scene. So first I'm going to put a fence model here, and which I downloaded from the Sketchfab. So I'm also gave the link in the description down below, so you can also get those models from there. So first we go to the selection mode, and then we go to this content, and in order to bring any other outside model, first we're going to create a folder, and we name this as fbx, because I am going to import an fbx file to here. So just name this as fbx, and you can choose other names if you want, and just double click to open this. So I am using this model here, and many thanks to the creator here. So in order to download, just click on this download 3D model here, and if you use this model, you can also put this credit to your video description. And once you complete the download, you will get the file here. Just extract it and just click on this, and inside this source folder, just double click, you will find another zip file. So you just extract it, and then you will get these models, and also will get these textures here. So here we are in our project, and inside this fbx folder, we going to import this file over here. So we just minimize this, and it is very simple. Just click and drag and drop here. Okay, just like this. And you can also click on this build a nanite if you want to make this model to nanite. Just click on here, and then just click on this import all. And maybe you will get some of these errors. Just ignore this and just close this here, and it will take little time to maybe compile the shaders, but you can see that all models are nanite. So if you just right click here, and you will see that the nanite is already ticked. Okay, so here is the model, and now we going to put a material over here. So we also get the textures file. So here is this texture folder, and you will get all these textures here. So first we going to import all this texture to here. So just drag and drop to here, and then we minimize this, and now we go down, and we go to this material here, which is already pre-made. So just double click here to open this, and you can see that there is only a gray color material here. So we just first we delete this one, and then we going to put these textures here. So maybe first we going to put this diffusion material here. So we just put this texture here, and then we connect this RGB to this base color here, and then we also go to this metal texture here, and we connect to it to this metallic, and again we bring this normal texture here, and we connect to this normal here, and maybe we make a room here, and then also we have this roughness texture. We bring it here and connect it with this roughness. Okay, and after that we apply this material here, and then we just close this. Okay, and now you can see that all these materials are applied to our scene here. Okay, just like this. And now we going to select all of this fence model here from this top to bottom, and then we bring it here. Okay, and you can see that you don't need to arrange this, it is pre-arranged, but you can see that all models are here. So in order to organize this, we just click on this folder button here, and we also name this as fence. Okay, and now we can also make it a group. So we just right click here, and then we click on this group button here. Okay, so now if you move this, it will move as a group. Okay, so now we going to make a fencing here by using this fencing, and we going to duplicate it multiple times. So I'm press and hold the Alt key and just drag this axis, and you can see that it look something like this. And also we going to rotate this to make something different looking here, and then also we bring it over here just like this. Okay, so we going to select this one here, and then also duplicate it into this side, and then we duplicate it over here and also here. And you can see that we can also extend our road little bit here. so it can look seamless. So we just duplicate it and put it over here. Okay, and then also we do one thing, that we can duplicate it here and also here. Okay, just like this. And also we going to make a little space over here because we're going to put some light post also. So we just put it over here. Okay, just like this. And you can see that there is some gap. So again, we just duplicate it to fill this gap. Okay, and you can also do one thing, that you can just rotate it upside down to make it more different looking. So make sure that you rotate it to 180 degree to flip this, and also we duplicate it here. Okay, so now you can see that it going to the scene. Okay, so you can see that it really look amazing. So now we going to put some fun also. So I'm go to this Megascan content here and go to the local here, and maybe I'm using this one here, and then I click on this add button here. Okay, just close this one from here, and then we go back to this Megascan folder, and then we go to these 3D plants, and here is this fern. Okay, so first we go to this foliage section here again, and then I'm going to put those ferns over here, or you can see that those ferns are already putted here. So first we're going to disable these small plants first, and then we're going to only select the ferns. So maybe we're going to use this one, and then maybe this one, and also this one. Okay, and then we select all of these selected ferns here, just like this, or maybe this one here, and then we going to go down here, and then we're going to increase the scale to 1.5 maybe. So now we're going to paint the fern over here. So you can see that this look really amazing, and the fern makes it more interesting looking. Okay, so you can put those ferns here and there. Okay, so now you can see that it look amazing, and also we're going to put some ferns, and which is will be the lower scale. So you need to reset the scale to 1, or maybe we can decrease the scale to maybe 0.5 to 0.8, and then we're going to increase the density to maybe 150 here, and then we're going to paint again. So it will be our small ferns, just like this. Or maybe we're going to increase the density a little bit more. So we're going to increase the density to maybe 200 here, and now we're going to paint again. So if we go to this epic resolution here, so again we change this to epic, maybe you can see that this look amazing. Okay, so now maybe we're going to put a camera to our scene. So we go to the selection mode here, and then we go to this box and go to the cinematics and click on this cine camera actor, and then we go to this outliner section and right click on this camera, and then we click on this snap object to view. Okay, and then we go to this perspective and select this cine camera actor 0. Okay, just like this. And now we select our camera here, and then we go to this camera details panel and go to this film back. We change this to 16:9 DSLR here, and also we go to this lens settings and we change this to maybe 12mm lens here to make a nice wide angle lens here, just like this. And then also we go down here. First we go to this lens section, and then we go to this bloom, and we change this bloom method to standard to convolution here. And also we go to this intensity, we decrease it to maybe 0.4 here. Okay, and then we go to this exposure here and we click on this metering mode. We change this to manual, and then also we go to this exposure compensation and we change this to maybe 10. Okay, and maybe we can also change this value to later on according to our need. And also we go down, which is this lens flare. We're going to enable this lens flare, but we're going to decrease the value to maybe 0.5. Okay, so now if we change our light position by press and hold the Ctrl and L, and then if we move our sun over here, so let's see, here is our sun. Okay, you can see that this look nice, but we going to change some settings to the sun as well. So we go to the search bar and type directional light, and you can see this directional light here. Then we go up, and first we're going to decrease this intensity to maybe 5 here, and then also we go to the source angle and we increase the source angle here a little bit, just like this. Okay, and maybe we go to our camera again, go to this camera, and then we go to this exposure and we change this exposure value to maybe 11 for now. Okay, so just like this, and you can see that this look nice. And maybe we change our light position to here maybe. And if you want to control your camera more nicely, you can do one thing, that you can create a sequence for your scene. So we go to this box here and go to this add level sequence, and we name this as tutorial sequence. So maybe we name this as sequence, and then we save it, and then we going to bring our camera here. So we go to this camera and we bring this camera over this sequence. Okay, just like this. And now if you go here, you can see that the current focal length is set to 12, but if you change, you cannot change this focal length because you going to change some settings from here, that is the lens settings, because the default setting is 12 mm here. So we're going to change this to universal zoom. And now if you change the focal length from here, you can easily change the focal length. So maybe we change this to 15 here. So maybe we type 15. And also we going to this camera aperture. We going to change this f-stop value to maybe 1.5 here. And when you change the f-stop to 1.5, your picture will be very bright. So you can again select this camera, and then we go down to this exposure values. So we go to this lens and then go to this exposure and we change this to maybe 10. Okay, so now you can see that this look really amazing, and this is the view from this viewport. And when you export this, you can also get more nice result. Okay, so now you can see that this look amazing, but you can see that our fonts are very static. So we're going to enable the wind for this font. So we go to our content drawer, and here is the material for this font. So we just double click to open this font material, and now we're going to search for wind. So we go to the search bar and type wind. And here you can find this wind option. Just enable this one and also activated it from here. Okay, so you can see that it recompile the shaders because we enable the wind from here. And now you can also do one thing, you can adjust the wind intensity and wind speed from here as well. So maybe we going to go to this wind speed and maybe we decrease it value to maybe 0.2. And you can see that very subtle movement to your font, but if you want more movement, you can increase this value according to your need. Okay, but I think that 0.3 maybe look nice, and when you're satisfied, just save it from here. Okay, just like this. And now you can get little bit of movement to your font as well. Okay, so you can see that this look really amazing. And now we going to put some trees here and there to make it more nice. So maybe we put a tree over here, and also we rotate this, and then also we duplicate the tree over here maybe, and then also we put some over here also, and maybe we rotate it a little bit. just like this. Okay, and also we put this small tree over here also. So you can see that with more tree it really look amazing. And also you can see that we have this big tree over here, so you can also put this tree to here maybe, and also we duplicate it and put it over here. Okay, so if you go here, you can see that it really blocks this area, but not like that. We can also put it over here and also we rotate it. Okay, just like this. So now you can get a nice result to your scene. And also we can put this tree over here and there as well. So we going to again to this STF folder and select this static mesh filter, and here is the tree. So maybe we bring this tree over here and also we duplicate it and put it over here. So you can see that if you put some trees manually, you can really make a design look good. And also again we use this one here, so or maybe this one. So before we use this one, maybe we can change this to nanite here and then we bring it over here. So you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, and also we duplicate it here and also we rotate this and put it over here. So it looks something that this tree is broken and fall on this road, and it can also block our scene to make it very seamless here. And also we just put it over here. So if you go here, you can get a nice view to your scene. Okay, so you can see that eventually this scene look very amazing, and with the light setting you can also make a nice result to your scene. Okay, so make sure that you can create a proper lighting to your scene. So you can see that if you put the sun into this side or this side, you can get a nice result to your scene. Okay, just like this. And also maybe we go to our fog settings here. So we go to this volumetric fog, that is the exponential height fog, and maybe we can increase the fog little bit, not much, just little bit here, and also increase this fall of value just like this, and also increase it little bit more. And then also go to the secondary fog data and we increase little bit, not much, just like this. Okay, and now you can see that this look really amazing. And maybe our lens flare is a little too prominent, so we again go to our camera. So we go to this sequence and select the camera here, and then we go down and go to this lens flare and we decrease the intensity to maybe 0.1. Okay, so 0.1 look nice here. Okay, so you can see that this look amazing. Okay, so now we going to put other assets. So maybe first we going to put a light post here. So for the light post I'm using this model, and many thanks to this creator here. So just click on this download 3D model here, and if you use this model you have to put this credit to your video description here, and I'm using this FBX format. Just click on this download and we go to this content folder, and again right click, create a folder here, and maybe we name this as light post, and then you double click to open this, and we go to this FBX and just click and drag and drop here, and then we also enable this built-in nanite option and just click on this import all. Okay, and we also have to import all these textures here. So we're going to go to this folder here, then we go back and go to this texture folder here, and we bring also this texture to our scene here. And now we going to apply those textures to this material. So first we going to open these pillars here. So it is the material here, so we're going to just double click to open this material over here, and then we going to delete this default texture color here, and we just bring first we bring this albedo texture. So we just bring it over here, then we connect it to base color, and then also we bring this ambient occlusion here and then connect to this ambient occlusion, and we put this thing over here to make a little room here. And also we go to this normal map and we connect it with this normal, and then we go to this roughness, we connect it to this roughness. Okay, so now we're going to apply this one here, and then we just minimize this. Okay, so here is all this pillar with all these textures here. So now first we're going to select all this model here, all these models, and first we go to this outside area here, maybe here, and then we bring it over here. Okay, so because this model is very huge and you can see that this looks something like this. So first we're going to arrange it and put it into a folder here, and we name this as light post. Before we make this as a group, we're going to delete some unnecessary files from here. So maybe we're going to increase the camera speed from here, and then we're going to delete one by one from here. So first we're going to this base and we just delete this base by pressing the delete key here, and then we delete all of these unnecessary models here. Okay, so just like this. So we're going to select this, and then we go to this light post, and in order to select all of this model inside this folder, just right click on this light post folder, go to this select and click on this immediate children. Okay, and if you not select it in one try, just do it again and it will select just like this. And then we right click here and click on this create a group. Okay, so we have our group here. So now first we're going to decrease the scale of everything here, so something like this. And now we going to put things over here, and also we bring it down just like this. Okay, and maybe we can decrease the camera speed to this default number, and then we going to put this light post over here. And you can also have to identify the actual size of the light post, so make sure that you put the right size here. Okay, just like this. So I think the size of this light post is nice, and maybe we also bring it little down to the ground here. Okay, just like this. So now you can see that this look really amazing with this light post. Okay, so maybe we put it little bit here, and also we going to put little bit higher here. Okay, just like this. So with this light post, it really look amazing. Okay, so now we're going to put some other assets here. So first we're going to add a water tank here. So for this I'm using a sketchpad model, and this is the model that I'm going to use, and many thanks to this creator too. And in order to download, just go here, and you can also have to credit the creator to your video description if you use this model. And then we're going to download it here by just clicking here, and here is the file and all these textures. So again I going here and create a new folder here, and we name this as water tank, and double click to open this. Then we go back to this folder again, and then we drag all this file to here, and also we click on this build in Nanite and click on this import all, and then we close this one. And now we're going to make a material for this. So we have all these textures, so we're going to use these textures to make the material. So first we just right click here and click on this material. Okay, and we name this as water tank material, and then we double click to open this. And now we're going to put all these textures here. So first we're going to use this albedo map, and then we just link it to base color here, and then we're going to use this metallic texture here and link it to this metallic slot, and then we use this normal map and also link it to this normal. And let's see what else we have. Yes, we have this roughness map also. So we're going to use this roughness map and link it to this roughness slot here. And then we apply this material and then we close this one. And now we're going to apply this material on this model. So first we're going to put this model over here. So here is this model. And now we're going to increase the scale first. So we press R to bring the scale gizmo. And then we increase the scale, and now we're going to apply the material also. So after selecting this water tank model, we go to this details panel and then we just drag and drop this material over here. Okay, and you can see that it will apply the material here. So you can see that this look nice. And also we're going to put this over here. So first we're going to rotate it into this angle. And then we going to replace this here. Okay, maybe we're going to higher here to visualize these things. Okay, just like this. And maybe we can also increase the scale little bit more here. And then we place these things over here. Okay, just like this. So now if we go here and if we see, you can see this one here. Okay, and maybe you can see that the metalness is too much here. So maybe we can do some changes to this material to fix this. So we just double click to open this material again. And we also go to this material slot and we're going to put a scalar parameters here. So in order to put the scalar parameter, we press S and just click on here, and then we name this as metallic value, and then also we connect it with this metallic texture. So first we make a multiple node here. So we press M and just click on here to get this multiply node, and then we connect it here. And also we reconnect this here. So we just connect it here and connect this metallic texture to this multiplication node. Okay, and now come here and we change this default value to maybe 0.2 here, and also apply these settings and save this. Okay, just like this. So now if we change the light position here, you can get a nice scene from here. Okay, just like this. And maybe we can extend our road by change this position of this tree. So we're going to first search this tree here. So here is the tree, and if I move the position of this tree, you can get more extended road here. Or maybe we can do one thing, that we can just rotate it here a little bit, something like this, or maybe just bring it down here. Okay, so this look nice. And now we're going to put some broken vehicles over here and there. So I'm using this model here, and many thanks to this creator here again. And if you want to download, just click on here and you will get its OBJ format here. And make sure that you also give the credit to this creator into your video description. And in order to download, just click on this download button here. So here is this OBJ file and this MLT file also. So we bring all this file, and then again we go to this content drawer and we create a folder here, and we also name this as car1, and then we just double click here and we bring all this file over here. And when you import any OBJ file, you will find this kind of dialog box, and you don't need to change anything, just click on this import. So here is the file, and I'll show you that how you can apply all these materials over here. So just double click to open this MLT file here, and then we just delete this emissive color and just delete this one, and you will get a nice material for your car. Okay, and then we just apply these settings and we save this from here. And here is the car. So before we put into our scene, we just right click and change this to as a nanite. And then we're going to put these things over here, and you can see that it doesn't place right. So first we're going to rotate it to make it right. So you can see that this looks something like this, and you can also rotate it into this angle. And then we're going to decrease the scale. So we just select this car here, and we decrease the scale like this. Okay, so you have a size reference by using this mannequin here, so you can see that how big your car will be. So maybe this will look nice if we just place it here, or maybe we can decrease the scale little bit more, or maybe first we put it down here just like this to the ground, and I think this scale is right here, or maybe little bit more small. Okay, or maybe not. Yes, now it look right, I guess, or maybe little bit more. Okay, so this look nice. So you just put it like this. Okay, and now we're going to put other cars. Okay, so we put some other cars over here and there. So I also give all this car link in the description down below, so you can also download those cars from there as well. And now we're going to put some extra details to this car, so we're going to use some decals for this. And I'm going to use this one, that is the leakage, and this one also a leakage, and this one also. And then I just click on this add button here, and then we're going to apply these decals over here. So you can see that when you apply these decals, it also gave some other extra details to this car. And if you duplicate it, and you can get more ruin like vibes from these decals, and you can get nice result also. So you can just duplicate it and put these decals over here, and you can also get some of these decals on the road, but you can also see these hard edges, so we can just decrease the scale here like this. And also we do the same to these decals also. So we just put these decals over this car, not the road here, or maybe little bit look nice but not much. And also we just rotate it over here just like this. Okay, so it will take a little time to adjust the actual position, so take your time to make your design. Okay, and you can see that it's really blends with this ground. Okay, so you can do the same for every cars, and you can also use other one. So maybe use this one here, and also put this one here, and then also decrease the scale like this, and put this over here to make a dirty looking material over here. Okay, so I'm just speed things up and put these decals over on this car here. Okay, so this look really amazing. And now we're going to put some ground assets to make this ground more detailed. So for this I'm also use some Epic Game Marketplace content. So for this I'm using this Megascan forest path. So after you download the assets, you will find this folder, that is this MS Forest Tool. And then we just click on this static mesh filter here, and we're going to use this as a foliage system. So we go to the select mode and go to this foliage here, and first we're going to put some falling leaves. So we're going to use these leaves here, and also this one, and then we drag and drop over here. And maybe we're going to use this as a nanite, so we just right click here and go to this nanite and click on this enable nanite for selected. And then we go down here, and here are those assets, but first we make sure that we only select those. So let's see what other things we are selected. No, only we select these three assets here. So we go to select all these three, and then we go down here, and then we going to increase the density to maybe 150 here, and let's paint. So we're going to paint from here. So you can see that here are these falling leaves, but I think we have to increase the density. So we go up and also increase the density from here, and let's paint. Okay, so just like this. So you can see that when you put these extra details, you will get more nice result to your scene. Okay, so just like this. And also we going to put some here as well. Okay, so you can see that this look really amazing. And then we also going to put some small grasses here, so we're going to use this one and this one here. So first we go here and we deselect all of these three, and then we select those grasses over here. Okay, so just like this. And maybe we can also apply to make this nanite here, and then we going to just paint. Okay, just like this, not much, just little bit of grasses here and there. Okay, just like this. So you can see that you will get this idea, and maybe you can make your own design by using those grasses here and there. Okay, just like this. Okay, so this look really amazing. And also we put some grasses over here as well. Okay, and finally we going to put some sticks over here as well. So we select all these sticks and then we enable them nanite. And now we going to disable those grasses and put those sticks over here, and then we going to put the sticks here and there. So those assets are really amazing, and you can see that this really gives a nice touch to our scene. So I'm just filling this area and not these areas because those are away from the camera. But if you want to design your whole scene, you can also do the same to these sides as well. So it's all depends on you. Okay, so this look nice, and now I'm going to put some ferns also over this car. So I'm just disable all these sticks here. And then only I use some fern to grow over these cars. So I'm just use this one, and maybe I put this over here. And you can see that when you put these ferns over this car, or maybe we use other ones as well, and you will get more nice result here. Okay, so you can see that it can gives you more nice result. And maybe we delete some of this from here, and also we grow some inside this car. Okay, just like this, and also here, and then also I put some over here. Okay, just like this. And maybe we can decrease the size of this fern, so we just select and go down here, and then we type 0.5 or maybe 0.2 to 2.5 here, and then we paint. And also I increase the density, so maybe 200 here, and then I just paint here and also here. Okay, so you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so now you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so this is the basic of this tutorial, and now you can also design to your scene to make more nice. So you just go to the selection mode, and then you can just duplicate the trees and put here and there to make it more nice looking. So maybe we can put this tree over here. Okay, and this is not the specific, so you can just move around and put things here and there. So when you satisfied, you can finalize this. So just move around, because when you make something like this kind of scene, there is millions of chance that you can make another different design. So just play around and put things here and there and make a nice detailed scene. Okay, So this is all depends on you. Now we're going to put some ambient particles. So those particle systems are comes with this starter content. So if you go to the starter content here, you will get this particles folder. Just double click to open and you will get this ambient dust. So you can just put those dust over here and also put some dust here, and then also we can duplicate it here and there. So just fill with this ambient particles and you can see that it will look nice. Okay, so maybe you can't see this particle when I deselect this, but believe me, when you render you will get some of this particle into your scene and it will look nice. Okay, so now we're going to put some falling leaves effects and also some birds. So for this I'm using the Ruler Australia pack. So this is the Ruler Australia pack and I always recommend you to download this pack because this pack contains so many useful assets. So just click on this add to project, and I have used some of these animals, and you can also get this animal pack from this Epic Game Marketplace, and this is also free. So just add it to your project. So once you complete the download, you will get this Ruler Australia pack here. So here it is, and inside this FX folder you will get these birds and this falling leaves presets. So just double click to open this and you will find this Niagara system for these falling leaves. So you can just click and drag and drop here to get nice looking falling leaves effects here. Okay, so this look really amazing. So I always use this because this is very easy to use and it can fit with your any kind of scenes. So just duplicate it here and there and it will look nice. So just like this. Maybe we put some of these falling leaves over here. Okay, so you will get nice falling leaves effects here. Okay, so you can see that here are these falling leaves, and also we have this bird folder, and there are two types of bird presets. So just put this birds Niagara system here and you can get nice looking birds fly around your scene just like this. Okay, so this is very easy and very simple to use. So just use those assets over here. Okay, just like this. And also I'm using some animals from this animal pack. So here is this animal variety pack and I'm going to use a deer. So here is this deer, and if you go to this meshes you will get this deer. So I'm using this one, so I just put it over here, and you can see that this decals also affect this deer. So we just put this over here just like this. And in order to put the animation, you have to go to this sequence here, and then we add this deer to our sequence. So we just click on this drag button here and then go to this add to sequence and just select this deer. Okay, just like this. And then we just go to this animation here and we search for the animation. So maybe we use this one, that is this idle look around, and now you can see that this deer is moving. Okay, so this look nice, and maybe we can change the light position here so you can see this deer nicely. Okay, just like this. So if you go here and you can see that this look really amazing. Okay, so we almost cover everything here, and lastly I'm going to put other details. So we can put also some of these broom like plants over this light post and also different places. So I'm going to use some assets from the Megascan assets also, and I'm going to use this one. So I just click and add it to my project here, and then I go to this Megascan folder here, and then I go to this 3D plants, and let's see where it is. So here it is. So first I'm going to put those things over this light post here. So I just put it over here, and you can see that it look really amazing. And also I duplicate it over here, and then I rotate this to this side, and you can see that it really looks amazing. Okay, and also do some over here and there, so you can see that it really look amazing. Okay, and then also I duplicate it over here, and you can get this kind of nice result. And also you can put it over these cars also. So we just put these things here, and also we duplicate it, and then we just move it here and just put it little down. Okay, just like this. And then also we have some these roots here, so we're going to put these roots over here as well. And also we going to put some roots over here. Okay, and then also we have this kind of roots, so we use this one, and also and then we just duplicate it to the bottom here, and also you can just push it here also. Okay, just like this. So it will take a little time to put all those things here and there, but if you put some effort to make this thing look nice, you will get a very nice result. Okay, and you can also put some of this over these wires also. So I'm not going to do this for now, but you can put those things over these wires also, so it will look more nice. So this all depends on you, that how you design your scene. So I think if I just put it over here, it will look nice. And now again you can see that those things are very static, so we can also enable the wind for this. So I just open this material here and type wind here and enable the wind from here, and you can get nice wind also. And you can also change some settings to make this wind look nice. So maybe we can increase this wind speed or maybe decrease this wind speed, and also we increase this wind intensity here. And when you satisfied, just save it from here, and then we close this. Okay, so this is how you can build this kind of scene. And I go through all the processes that I used for my actual project, and maybe you think that it not look as same as my actual video, because this is so dynamic and you cannot just recreate what you built earlier. So every time you make something, it will make a new design. So just experiment and put things here and there, and you will make a very nice result to your scene. Okay, so this is how you can make this kind of scene. And now we're going to make a simple camera animation to make a nice video from here. So we go to this sequence again, and then we're going to make a camera animation. So for this, first we go to this camera here, and also we're going to change some settings here. So first we go here and change this interpolation method to linear, and also we check this auto keyframe. So maybe we can initiate from here. So this will be our first position, and then we go to this camera transform and we make a keyframe here, and then we go to the very end here, and then we make a camera close to this DR here, just like this. And now if we play it, you can see a very nice looking camera animation here. And you might be see that our scene is lagging because I'm also screen recording here, and also it will look more nicer when you export it in a proper way. So maybe we can do one thing, that we first go to this camera and maybe we zoom it here like this, and also we adjust the camera focal length here or focus here. Okay, just like this. And then we just make a keyframe, also we keyframe to this focal length, and then we go here and maybe we decrease our camera focal length here, so maybe 15 again, so here. And now if you play, you will get a nice kind of vertigo effect here. So you can make your own camera animation as you want. So I'm just showing you a possibilities here, and sometimes this kind of camera animation look very amazing. And also, in order to exactly focus on your object, you can do one thing, that you go to select this camera, and then we go to this focus settings, and we go to this focus method, and we change this to tracking here, and then also expand this and just pick this object, and you can choose any object you want, but I'm choosing this deer here, and in that way the focus is stick on this deer. So this is how you can make nice camera animation if you want, and this is it, and this is how you can build this entire scene. So just put your time and put your effort, and just put other things into your scene to make this scene look nicer. And now I'm going to show you that what render setting I use to render this. Okay, so in order to render, we just go to this window, and then we go to this cinematics, and I'm using this movie render queue. And at the initial, I show you that how you can enable this movie render queue plugin for Unreal Engine. So if you did, you can get this movie render queue option here. Just click on here, and then we go to this render, and we select our sequence here, and then we go to this unsafe config. First we delete this JPEG sequence here, then we go to this settings, and first I choose this anti-aliasing, and I change this number to 32, which is this temporal sample count, and then I just click on this override anti-aliasing, and also I change this anti-aliasing method to multi-sample anti-aliasing, and also enable this warm-up frames from here. And then again go to the settings, go to this camera, and I change this to frame close. Again go to this settings, and then I go to this high resolution, and I check this box, that is this surface scattering override. And then again go to the settings, and I choose this EXR sequence over this JPEG sequence. And finally I go to this output and select my output directory here, and just accept here. And then you just click on this render local to export your sequence. Okay, so now I'm going to show you that how you can compile all those EXR sequence into a video file. So this is the EXR sequence from my actual video. So I just select the first EXR sequence here, and when you import any EXR sequence, make sure that you check this box, that is this open EXR sequence. Or if you import any JPEG sequence or PNG sequence, the process will be same. And then we just click on this import button here. And before we import it into a new composition, one thing we have to do, that just right click here, and then we go to this interpret footage, and then just click on this main, and here you can change the desired frame rate. So here I'm choosing this 23.976, and just click OK here, and then I bring this to my new composition here. Okay, so just like this, and you can see that this look really amazing because this is from my actual video. And you can see that I also put some road sign here, so you can also put it, and I'm down this sign from this Megascan, and you can see that this look nice. And you can also see that after render it, the quality will so enhanced and it will look so amazing. Okay, so now first we're going to do some color correction. So for this I'm going to the layer and go to the new and just create an adjustment layer here, and then I go to this effect, color correction, and I choose this curve effect here, and then I increase the contrast little bit here, and you can see that when you put the contrast it really look amazing. So if you go here, and you can see that if you increase this contrast here, you can get a nice result. Okay, so without this contrast and with this contrast you can get a significant change to your scene. And then I'm going to use some third-party plugin, so I just create an adjustment layer again, and then I go to this effect and I'm using this magic bullet look effect here, and then I'm just click on this edit button here. So inside this Blockbuster HDR you can find this SPF preset, so this look nice. And maybe we go to this colorista and we increase this highlight from here just like this, and maybe we can increase or decrease this shadow area here, so you can get more nice vibrant color here. Okay, and when you satisfied, just select this tick button here and you can get a nice result from your scene. So this is how I build this scene, and I hope you get all this idea that how I build this scene. And if you like this video, I recommend you to check my other videos, and if you find it useful, please do subscribe this channel and turn the notification on. So this is for today, and I am Amit, and we will see in my next video. So till then, take care and bye bye.